Well, I'm not going to lie. I wish God had given me your abs and not mine, you know? So, like
You mean your ab?
Yeah, yes. This is a lot of fun. We've had him on the show before, and I'm really excited this time for selfish reasons. We have Mr. Tim Tebow on with us. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Now, Tim is a former NFL star. He's a TV guy. He flosses regularly, and he also is now an author of a children's book.
I don't floss enough, though. I need to, twice a day, I need to be consistent. My wife, she gets on to me.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of wife, I'm curious, did you choose to write a kid's book now as kind of a way to tell people you guys are going to have kids soon?
No, but I like where your head's going with that. It's a good theory, good thoughts at that. No, unfortunately not. It was because I just really had this message on my heart, and I believe that it's really important for kids to understand their worth and their value, especially at a young age, that they're created in love, by love, and for love. God has a great plan for their life, and they're not an accident.
You know, the thing about this is, like, I have authors on from time to time, and now you've been an author for a while. But this was the first time I can say honestly that I've read the book the person wrote cover to cover. So thank you for that.
Yes. Is that because it was a short book, or is that because you liked it, or maybe both?
It was both. It was definitely
Okay.
because it was short. I have a short attention span. I'm dyslexic, so this was a lovely read for me, man.
Hey, listen, I'm dyslexic too, so we got that going for us.
How long did it take you to write it then?
It actually didn't take long. The hardest part about writing this book was that I had to condense it. I had to get rid of so much stuff to be able to make it, few enough pages. But I will tell you, being dyslexic, if you made me write it with a pen and a piece of paper, it would have never happened.
Absolutely.
But with technology, I just put it in my headphones. I'll go to the gym or do a walk, and I'll just record it or just something like that, and it's easy.
Well, it's
So-
interesting, too, that you mentioned being dyslexic, because one of the themes in the book is kind of like, these animals aren't perfect, and they have their own little things that they're dealing with. And I think that that's the part of the message in this is to kids is that you are created special just the way you are, even if you're not like everyone else.
That's exactly right. First of all, if you're like everyone else, that means you're average. And I don't believe God made anyone to be average. I think God made everyone to be unique. They're one of one. They were made perfect by a perfect creator. Now, I think what happens is a lot of times we think, because we compare, we say, man, I don't like this about me. I wish I had that on that person. I wish I was made this way. I wish I was 2 inches taller. I wish I was leaner. I wish I was bigger. I wish I was this. But then we get to go back to understanding what God says about us, right? If God wanted us that way, he would have made us that way. If he wanted you to do different things and be different, he would have made you different. But we can take comfort and have confidence in how God made us, in what God made us for a perfect plan and a perfect purpose. That's his purpose. It might not always be ours, but we can submit saying, God, you know what? I know your plan's better than mine, whatever it be.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I wish God had given me your abs and not mine, you know? So, like
You mean your ab?
Yeah, yes. Thank you. It's not even that, man. It's bad. I thought it was interesting that you named the main character Bronco, and I was curious, is that because of your time with the Denver Broncos, or because I know you also had a dog named Bronco?
I did, yes. I had a dog named Bronco who was actually named Bronco because he was given to me when I got drafted by the Broncos. So I guess it's yes overall.
Okay. Now, please tell me Bronco's okay. Is Bronco still alive?
No, Bronco passed away last year.
Oh,
Thanks
come
for bringing
on,
that up.
man.
Holy cow, I thought this was a family show.
Yeah, I'm sad now. Like, I'm sad. But so in a way, as you're writing this book and you're doing this for other kids and things like that, was there part of it you, as you're writing this, you're like, this is cool, like even for me and from the love of my dog, because we love our dogs.
Oh, I love Bronco so much. I love our 3 dogs we have now so much. And so, yes, it was really fun to be able to kind of honor and remember Bronco. But I also want to mention that the rest of the main characters, their names were actually taken from wish kids that I was super close with that lost their battle to cancer and are now in heaven, hopefully looking down and enjoying the book. And so I wanted to honor Bronco and these amazing boys and girls. Hopefully it is something a believing family will pick up, and that will be encouragement, but also someone that's not sure will pick up and be encouraged by it, right? Because I think everybody is looking for meaning and trying to find purpose and worth and value, and why are we here? What are we supposed to do here? And all of these questions that we're all searching for. So if this could maybe encourage them in a direction, then that would be amazing. And that would be a big reason of why I wanted to write it, to encourage people in their worth, in their value. But that's not my value or your value we put on them. It's God's value that he puts on them.
Exactly, because we get it distorted all the time when we look on, in social media and who we're supposed to be or think we're supposed to be. And that's why having a book like this for kids at a real young age and starting to put that intrinsically in them is really super important, man. Now, did you get to decide on the animals you chose for the book, or was it kind of like the movie Elf?
We open on a young tomato. He's had some tough times down at the farm. Rabbits.
No. No tomatoes. Too vulnerable. Kids, they're already vulnerable.
I told him the very same
And no
thing.
farms. Everybody's pushing small town rural. Farm book would just be white noise.
I love Elf. World's best cup of coffee. Congratulations. I did have a choice in the animals, and so, yes, we had so much fun.
And I love the concept of this. It's, re-instilling in kids and whoever reads it, maybe the parent reading it to a child, about worth and why that's so important. So as you're writing a cartoon or a book, like I've written cartoons before, Tim, and as you're writing it, you hear it in your head as you're doing it. What does the voice of Bronco, as you're writing the lines for this, sound like in your head? Because it was your dog who didn't talk. What's it sound like?
Oh, that is such a good question. I don't know if I could actually do it justice. I think it's kind and it's soft and it is a little bit more laid back and chill. Can you give it a try?
Yeah, because as I read it, I heard it kind of Eeyore-like in the beginning, where he can't find his glasses and he's like, "Hey guys, I can't find my glasses."
I agree. That's good. I like that. No, that was good.
Okay, so if it ever turns into a cartoon, you call me and I'll do the voice of Bronco.